Welcome back everyone to another episode of Wizardry 8. How about we pick up where we left off and see if we can figure out where to go next. I think I'm going to start this episode with a little bit of inventory management because at the moment everything's a little bit of a mess with nothing really where it needs to be. Alright, everything which is not specific to a character I'm just going to drag into the party items because I think that's going to be a little bit more useful than figuring out, oh, I really need this item but I don't know where it is. And it's just going to be confusing and annoying. So what I'm going to do is drag every non-specific, and I figured out you can only use one weapon at a time, so there's no real point in carrying two of them. Alright, so that's a buckler shield and that's also a buckler shield. See if I've got any fantastic pieces of armor for you. Evidently I do not, so let's move on from where. His inventory looks pretty good. Not sure what this does. Restores a small amount of stamina. So you don't really need that either because you don't use that much stamina. Roland has some light heal potions and a cure light condition potion. Well, he doesn't need the healing potions because he's usually not the one getting hit. He doesn't need the condition potions either because he doesn't get attacked that much. I am going to give him a sling though because I think that'll be really useful. Unfortunately I've got no spare ammunition to give him at the moment, so unfortunately that's not going to be very helpful. His inventory looks good. Z does have a sling in the secondary one, so I could drag that there, I guess. She's also got a dagger, but she's not melee, so she doesn't need that. She can also keep her fairy dust because that'll just be a handy little item she can keep. The poser's cap he cannot use, so I don't believe that'll be of much use to him at all. In fact, I should probably see who it can be equipped by. I can equip it to my fighter, at least, and it gives locks and traps plus 10. This is the problem, because the only one who's really good at locks and traps are things like my ninjas, my bards, and my gadgeteers, but they can't equip them, so that's not very useful. I'll just give it to someone who doesn't currently wear a hat, so there you go. I do believe that the gun can shoot multiple types of ammunition as well, so if I give him some arrows, even though I don't have a bow user, he can use that instead. As for the rest of him, he looks pretty good. I think I'm going to give everyone in the group just one potion of light heal. Just because, in case they get attacked in a fight, I do want them to have the ability to heal themselves. Alright, the bombs, I'm definitely taking them off of you. You were responsible for completely destroying the party last time with them. The Book of Light I should probably just give to the mage, even though, whatever. Doesn't look like she can equip it, so perhaps she can use it instead. Razor Cloak. Gleaming blades emerge from the skin, forming a barrier which will wound any attacker that strikes against it. Okay, you can keep that. That's still pretty good for you. Amulet of Static. It's an artifact. It gives an energy burst, power 6, charges 9. When used, it generates a jolting spark of electrical energy to zap one creature. Alright, I believe you're the one with the most ability to use artifacts, so in order for you to have the greatest success, I'm going to give you the Amulet of Static. I don't believe it needs to be... Oh, well, it maybe need to be equipped. So there we go. Feather Darts. I should give you them anyway, or if I can equip you in my hand. That'll be great. Potion of Light Heal and a Cherry Bomb.
Grazie.
Okay, now that that little piece of inventory management is done, we can resume exploring the dungeon. I'm now schizophrenic about saving it now. Because, due to how easy it is to die in this game, I don't want to have to restart it over and over again, should I need to. Is there anything in these barrels, or is there absolutely nothing? My money's on there being absolutely nothing, so in the meantime, how about we explore somewhere else? I did notice that maybe there's a bridge here with a button, so if I stand on the bridge...
creature crept toward them.
If I stand on the bridge, equip my gadget here, push the button, then I can go up with it. And lo and behold, this actually takes me to a new area. How about we explore this area? There's a door up here. Can I go through the door? A careful lock shows this is no ordinary lock. Indention appears to be fitted to receive a very special key. And there's some horrid noises going through there. So how about we ignore that and go the other way? Scary, scary noises. Don't want to have to deal with them. It appears that we are up on the 3rd level of the dungeon. And we can look down on every other level. It does appear possible to jump off here, so I'm not sure I want to do that. And even if it's not, I'm not going to risk it, because due to this game's tendency of killing me without warning, it's not going to be that helpful. And we're outside again.
Company.
Company? Hello? Are you a friendly guy? Wow, we've met our first friendly guy at this place. Do you own that place back there?
Was that you? That ship crash? Wow. I thought you were goners for sure. You ask me, something real bad's going on. 'Cause your ship wasn't the first to fall out of the sky.
Oh my god, what are you? I need someone who can talk, so... Osteros, you're up. Well, whatever. So, let's see how we talk. Psst, hey. Was that you, the ship crash? Wow, I thought... Okay, so that's what he said. It appears I can talk about specific items if I decide to type it in, so... Hello?
And a fine day it is.
Who are you?
I'm Burrs, your local friendly merchant.
I would like to browse your wares, fine sir.
Well, I should be going soon. Say, you been to Arnica yet?
No, I haven't. I didn't even know there was a city on this place.
Well, if you haven't got plans, that's a good place to go. There's all kinds of stuff happening there right now. It's just south of here.
Okay, so what about the monastery back there? Is that a monastery? Tell me about it.
That information's worth a little something.
Fine.
The monastery? It's Higardi, the Brotherhood. Their temple, I guess. No one's in there now. They took off a while ago. They've got another temple in Arnica, though. A guy named Braffit runs it.
I'm not sure that was entirely helpful. How are you today?
Great!
Glad to hear it. I would like to shop if you're not busy.
Most of my stuff is liberated from its past possessors, so the prices are good.
Okay, trade. Alright, so he's got a broadsword, a hatchet, a flail, a quarterstaff, a whole bunch of arrows, and bullet stones. Base, this is your lucky day, because let's get you some ammunition for you to never run out. Oh, and musket balls as well. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're probably more suited to being shot from the gun. Alright, leather boots, AC 5. Yeah, I could give you some leather boots, so I'd like to purchase your leather boots, good sir. They're a bit expensive, though. I don't know, I think I might hold off on that just until I can see something else. He also sells potions of light heal, which is excellent. So I'm going to buy a couple of them, because they will never go astray. I believe that's nice and ready. I could apparently have the opportunity to shoplift, but he's a nice guy. I don't want to really make the first NPC I meet in this place an enemy. So I'm kind of done at the moment. I'm done. We can go now. Goodbye. Oh wait, would you like to come with us?
Oh no. It's best if I travel alone. Helps me keep the overhead down and the stock up.
Well, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Anyway,
come back and see me if you need anything.
I will be sure to do that. What a nice fellow. And he has a treasure chest over here. Is this yours? Can I open it?
Bye.
Trapped.
Well, that's probably belonging to him, and he's probably not going to be very impressed with me if I go and steal his stuff. So, without the risk of making him angry with me, how about we just go on our way? He did say that there was a town nearby, so perhaps we should go visit that soon, before we waste away in this first dungeon place. Alright, so we explored down that way, now we can go up this way instead. He said the place was to the south. And while I'm in the dungeon, it's really hard to tell which way leads where. Alright, let's head this way. Let's pick up this obviously untrapped potion. And continue onward.
I wait. You
Oh
attack
jeez.
first.
Greggor? What is the Greggor? He's level 5, he's powerful, and he's at throne ranged. Oh dear. Oh dear. Are we going to wipe now? I didn't even equip my stuff.
Do you have your stuff equipped? Oh jeez. Oh no, good. You can stop now, okay? Oh come on, why? You've got ammo equipped. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I got you all of this ammunition, and you refuse to... Alright. Never mind, it's okay. You apparently also have the item in the wrong slot. Secondary weapon, primary weapon. This is so confusing. Alright, never mind. Let's equip you properly. He looks pretty reasonable, so how about we try to give him a bit of a line stab with pleasure. You give him a bit of a frost spell with pleasure. Mr. Bard, try to put him asleep if it is at all possible. Check. And everyone looks good. Attack! Creepoo! 2 damage to Greggor. Whoop, he's moving up fast. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little Greggor. What are you doing? Don't stab raw. He's a friendly guy once you get to know him. Please stop attacking him, you mean jerk. Just leave him alone now. Let's equip some bullet stones, and now that possibly can't go wrong. Okay. Phew. We're in a little bit of trouble. So how about we try to cast our friendly neighborhood paralyze spell. Paralyze. With pleasure. Okay. Roberts, you're up close and personal with him, so feel free to actually swap your weapons around and punch him to death instead, since you're a Kung Fu melee guy master. Let's cast another point-blank frost spell, and go! What? And guys, you better keep him away from the back line, because he looks really angry. Fortunately, he's a melee guy, so it doesn't look like he can reach the back line. Oh, goody. Oh, goodness. And you're paralyzed, are you? This is not good. This is not good. This is less than optimal. Okay. While we've still got the mana, let's continue casting frost. And Robert, do you have anything special in your sleeve? Well, I won't be using that bomb, that's for sure. Everyone else, go! Okay, he can apparently shoot in melee as well. Let's drop his little bits. Oh, is it easy to tell how much damage this guy has taken? Because it's not exactly very clear. Alright. Use item, you don't have anything, so instead, try yield mind stab with pleasure. Okay, use item. No, that's okay, continue attacking, and go. He's back up to full health. Everyone, just pour everything you've got onto him. He's a horrid little bastard. Alright. So it looks like whoever he attacks is the primary target who will take the brunt of most of the attacks in that turn. So, alright, okay. Is he intelligent enough to be scared away? Because I don't want to stay in melee with him. He's got, oh dear, a lot of hit points. Okay, good, he's afraid! That's great! Let's try to keep him that way. Looks like he's intelligent enough to be scared. The Nostros is close enough to be whacked. Nostros, you are in a lot of trouble at the moment. Let's pull up another heal wound real quick. And is there any way to deal lots and lots of amounts of damage to you before you kill us all? Try to put him asleep again! With pleasure. Go! Yes! Wonderful! Sleep again! Continue putting him asleep! And let's continue waking you up! Nostros needs to get rid of that paralyzation. Is it possible for you to... You can't do anything, so you can't even drink a potion of pure condition. Nostros, you might be in a bit of trouble. Okay, good, he's asleep again. And he's awake again. Oh, goody. You seem to be extremely resilient to everything I'm doing. Perhaps I should think about running away. Try to scare him. And then if I survive, run away, because I'm not not dealing enough damage to kill you. At all. At all. I can't save you. Yep, I need to get out of here. With pleasure. Okay, let's see if we can get out of here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a much better. Thank goodness, Ostrus. That's actually really handy. Let's see if he's faster than us. Do you have the ability to run up into our face and kill us? Possibly. Alright, can we end the combat? Nope, we still need to run. With pleasure. Let's continue running away like scared little elves. Whoa, you're fast, Mr. Guy. Alright, if we... I must rest in the arms. Ah! Oh, this ran up to me and that's... God. You just triggered one of my phobias, Mr. Greggor guy. Jeez! If I can make it to the bridge, then maybe I can get out. Well, I need to reload anyway. She's dead. Oh, bollocks indeed. Let's not provoke Mr. Greggor. In fact, it's safe to say that this guy is way too tough for me. So how about I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Now that we have regained our composure and got back to where we were due to me not having the foresight to save it, how about we go somewhere else? How about we not deal with that thing? After all, there were some areas on the lower level to explore, huh? Oh, it's broken. The button is broken. I might be able to jump off still.
I'm sick with grief. Ow. Oh no. What a waste.
Apparently I can't do that. This game! This game! That's why I didn't jump off in the first time. I was afraid something like that would happen.
What toward them?
Okay. Let's not deal with him. In fact, instead of going to the left, how about we go to the right? Nothing bad could possibly be in this direction. Okay. Yeesh. I'm surprised at how long this first place is. We found a stack of stuff. A cleaver. Go for it. You got the cleaver. Unidentified potion. More unidentified potions. And even more unidentified potions. Lots and lots of potions of cure wounds, it appears. And some smelling salts. I assume that they are there to bring people back into the realm of the Awakenest. Alright, great. Can you actually use this Book of Lights for anything? I'm going to try that right now.
Great!
Okay, cool. So she's now a fire mage as well as an air and wind mage. That guy is way too tough for me. Did I just inadvertently go to an area which I have no possibility of beating? That would be extremely unfortunate if that was the case. Okay. Greggor's that way. Let's try to sneak past.
This is trouble.
He
Okay.
saw us. He saw us. He saw us. He saw us. Oh god. I'm on it. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I've got no way of dealing with him. He's way too tough. Like that. Okay, here we go. Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes! Okay. Okay. Just grab it, please! Great. Great. Wonderful. Are you in melee with me now? Wonderful. Okay. Is it possible to paralyze you? With pleasure. He's still not in range. Oh god, he's horrible! Legs are sticking to the floor! I'm on it. Okay. Face up, ears. I have a tiger! Sorry, in the medium time. Just defend. Because you're a little bit more useful defending. Screw! Oh, you're so hard. Okay, now Wire's paralyzed. Yes! How is anyone supposed to deal with you? You've got way too many hit points. Okay. Oh, it's... Okay, Potion of Razor Tank. Spell of Frost Mage. Go for it. I'm a tiger, everyone. Oh, good. You're paralyzed, you jerk. Everyone use this opportunity to wail on him. Wail on him like you've never wailed on anything before. Roberts, use your fists for this. And beat him. Good job, everyone. Yes. Pummel him. Yes. Okay, he's back awake. Or rather, I'm out of static. Throw everything at him. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, I may have a way to beat him. Use Unreal Static again! Use Heal Wounds on Wa! Use... Lights. That's just illumination. Make him scared! All the debuffs! Wonderful! Yes! Die! It was nothing.
Squashed that bug into paste.
Great things.
Darling, I just keep getting better and better.
I feel much better.
Wow, that was really rough. And apparently my mouse is now locked. Yep, it appears to be locked. How do I get out of mouse view? No. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Let's continue leveling you up as a mage. Let's increase your intelligence. Okay, I'm calm now. You can learn a new spell! That's wonderful! Let's learn you an enchanted blade. That seems handy. Okay, so what does Wizardry do? Primary skills receive 20% bonus on top of the character value. The start of Wizardry heavily affects the learning of new mage spells, and to a lesser degree the individual realm spells. Wizardry contributes spell points to every realm, so that increases all the school's magic. Okay, so got water magic, heavily affects the success of a spell, amount of spell points into the water realm. Okay, so we definitely want to continue down the path we're going of just maxing those abilities. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. The psionic guy needs... I've got to read what this does. Also affects the amount of spell power a character gets when he gains levels as well as the... Okay, so piety is also rather useful, so what I might do is max intelligence and piety for him. Piety, whatever. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Insanity looks pretty good, and we've already got someone with sleep, so what does... Cure lesser condition. That looks really good as well. Because in the last fight, we got lots and lots of conditions which really, really hurt me. That was water magic, I believe, so let's bump up water magic a little bit. And let's, for the good of everything, save it, because my goodness gracious me, that was frustrating. But there's the end in sight. I can finally get out of here, but my OCD is telling me to explore the rest of the dungeon despite my better judgment, so how about we do that before heading off? Hopefully there won't be any nasty surprises waiting for me.
Job.
Or a whole bunch of little roaches. We know how to deal with these, don't we?
Jack, okay, there. Puts these things to sleep over here. So I want to guarantee that success. And everyone else, in the meantime, whack up your shield. Whack up your shield because you're not going to do very much. And you get to do shoot. Shoot taken care of. Perfect. Break. Sleep, you little jerks. You missed. Sleep, you little jerks. Wonderful. Okay, so now I just need to deal with you guys. You're not so intimidating when you're that small. Aww. Your big brother Greggor was a huge threat, though. Alright. Paul was taking a little bit of damage, so how about we cast that on... He wins. And 3 on the break. Wonderful. Go. Break. Wonderful. We're getting a little bit better at this. Let's move up and crush the rest of them now. Everything, die. So attack. I'm on it. Attack. Everyone attack. You don't even need to waste your ammunition here, but you can because you've got it. Yeah, just shoot that guy. Go. Crush. Splat. Stomp. Chop. Pow. Okay, that was less than spectacular. Go for it again. Where were you even aiming? Alright, so they're moving up for some now. So now that we've got a nice little happy AoE effect now, let's breathe some acid breath on a lot of them. Oh, I hate you guys so much. All of the hate I feel for you. Now die! Come on. There's just one little roach left. One tiny little roach left. One tiny little roach left. Die!
Wonderful! Sure wish there was a quick save button, but it appears that this is the realm before quick saving it. So, yeah. We're going to have to do this over and over again. If I want to. That's the place where Evil Greggor was. And it appears Evil Greggor dropped a couple of darts. So there you go, Mr. Ninja. And it appears that the dungeon continues on to the left. Let's continue down this way first and see if there's anything down here. What are you? Hello? You're a statuette. Okay, that's fantastic. What does this say? Don't may forget times of strife. Death is the doorway to new life. Well, if that's not the most ominous thing I've heard this episode, I don't think I want to deal with this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die if I deal with this. Let's see if my hunch is correct. I predicted as much, you nasty, nasty game. This game is horrid. How is anyone supposed to deal with it? I don't even know. Let's make our way around and see what's in here. Oh!
For their lives.
Oh, go away!
I'm on it.
This game!
Check.
I think I know why I was requested to play this game now.
I hate all of the hate I feel. You going to go to sleep? Yes. Wonderful. Now I'm going to wake you all up with a great big acid burst. Continue breathing acid. I just want it. Just die. For everything that is great in life, just die. You horrible, nasty little buggers. Yes, you are, little spiders, aren't you? Now I just fear that there's going to be even a larger spider, and that's just going to make something very unfortunate happen. If I do say so myself. Also, it makes the person who recommended this to me a big liar, because he promised me that this wasn't going to happen! Now, I've been told that, oh geez, maybe you're faking it, maybe it's not genuine. I mean, honestly, it couldn't be that bad. Rest assured, something exciting, no doubt. Rest assured, as an Australian, I have a very, very real fear of these little jerks. Let's crush the rest. Crush, die, die, die. Die, you little horrible bastard. So he recovered. Die! Back to normal again. He was victorious!
Okay. Oh.
How exciting. I think I'm improving.
Oh, why?
I am going to become a master soon. You see?
Okay, we've almost got to the end.
Beware. My power grows stronger.
Right.
Well, it did look
Much
like everyone
better.
just leveled up, so that's wonderful. There's no way through that door. What was through here again? Oh, I didn't even check. So it's time to now explore down the right-hand passageways. That looks like it's back down to the lower level. So, as a fighter, he should continue leveling up the exact same way he was. I would love, love, love to be done with this dungeon. Okay. Intelligence, dexterity. That seems pretty good. Yeah, wonderful. As the gadgeteer, yep, you're fine. Dexterity, speed. I need you to start hitting stuff because you're supposed to be the person who's the master at this. Okay, strength and speed. Martial arts, close combat, critical strike. Wonderful. Okay. Let's start exploring down back on the lower levels again. What's down here? Did I go down here before? Yeah, that's back to the start. We don't want to go back down there again because that caused us a lot of trouble the last time.
This is a one-man job.
Goodness gracious me. Alright, what was across here anyway? That's back to the bridge. Up there was the path to Greggor. So it appears I've pretty much explored everything this dungeon has to offer. I just have no idea how to get out. One more passageway, and that will sign the end of the dungeon. Okay, this looks not deadly. How about we not
The air was thick with tension, and the hero, he feared going further.
Let's do a jolly old save here. And let's not raise the dead. Which is probably what this is going to do. That looks like a pool, and you look like some sort of person. Alright, let's tempt fate. Let's see what happens. Are you going to do anything? Nope. It does not look like it. Nothing happens. Okay, so that restores health. This is really big and ominous. I don't trust what's in those sarcophagi. But let's take a look at it. That is not going to come back and kill me. Nope. Definitely not going to come back and kill me. Okay, we definitely need to start getting out of here because we've explored the entire place and it doesn't look like there's a single way out of it. Alright, if I about face and head down, yeah, that is the way we obviously need to go, but it doesn't appear there's any way to do that. There's a little platform over there behind a locked door which I have no means to open, and it appears that I'm stuck again. This is not very helpful. Well, I guess it's time to figure out where to go next. Okay, welcome back for round 3, everyone. Remember this room? The evil, traumatic room which made something unfortunate happen? There happens to be a button in it. Upon pushing that button, it opens a door in the Greggor room. So, if we go back down here and go to the left, I think, the gate opens and now we can proceed. So, to save everyone the very unfortunate ordeal of backtracking through absolutely everything over and over again and waste a whole bunch of time, I saved everyone the hassle. I got involved in a couple more fights and a couple more people leveled up, but yes, we'll proceed to the upper monastery. And now we're in a brand new area. But I do believe that we'll be exploring this brand new area in the next episode. At least we're out of the lower monastery. Goodbye for now, everyone.